Hey, you folk, 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 hey, you folk. So I learned about a new website that I shouldn't be allowed to play with called strudel.cc, where you can program music. So silly things are happening. Hey, you folks, Quilly here, and welcome to our Monday live stream. My apologies for not having streamed on Saturday, but I was ill. Technically, I was kind of not ill on Saturday during the day itself. I was ill all night Friday, Saturday, didn't get any sleep. So I spent most of Saturday asleep is what ended up happening, but all good, all groovy. Mike might be peaking a little bit. Let me bring that down just a scoochums, and hopefully that will get itself sorted out. You know, maybe whenever Canada is loud in Eurovision, I can participate now. By the way, no Eurovision spoilers, please. I have watched. We watched the 15 of the 25 performances. We're gonna finish watching the stream tonight. So we have no idea who won or whatever. So it's a shame. One of the downsides to not having streamed on Saturday, usually we do pair that with some Eurovision trash talk when it comes up on that weekend. But yeah, we're here to play some Space Haven now. I originally gave Space Haven a try, but I thought I made a video, but apparently not, unless maybe I might have streamed it for a little bit back when it originally came out in like 2020 or 2021, whatever it was. Like I want to say 2020. I want to say it was 6 years ago. I might have streamed it a little bit, but that was in the days and the Twitch has deleted all its VODs or whatever. And I remember thinking, this has got potential, but it's got to cook. And now the 1.0 release has finally happened. Just a few days ago, Space Haven 1.0 finally dropped, and I'm so hyped to give this a try. Yeah, 2020 wasn't 6 years ago. I agree. 6 years ago was like 2003, right? It's probably, right? In the 90s were 10 years ago. So I think that checks out. Hey, thank you very much, Aristavi and Hippohug for the super thanks over on YouTube. Aristavi says, hey, Quill, just wanted to pop in and say how good it is to see you programming. Your old Unity tutorials were huge to me back in the day. I would love to go back and do the programming tutorials, but man, they take a lot of brain work, and I don't feel like I'm on top of the game anymore. One of the things with starting to program again over the past year was to try to refresh those brain muscles, and having a lot of fun with it. I mean, I made the card game, right? My generic interpretation of the Legendary board game system, which is fantastic. I still want to go and finish my RimWorld card set for that. I have enough that we could play the RimWorld card set for Crisis Command, my generic interpretation of the Legendary card game system. And I want to add more content to that. But I've been working on that, and I work on a couple other things, and it's been feeling so good. And one of the things, of course, I've always wanted to do my entire life. Well, one thing was publish a novel. Another thing was to publish a computer game. And, the only reason I've had enough time to work on any of that is because of this amazing job that you guys enable me to do. So, really living the dream on multiple different aspects over there. So fingers crossed that, yeah, in 5 or 10 years, we'll have a computer game made. It's a long process. After that, become a vampire. Of course. Yeah, we've got priorities. When Eurovision, yeah, I gotta say, oh man, one of the things that we did last night, like we watched about 15 of the songs, and we're like, okay, maybe it's a good place to stop because it was getting kind of late. But then we watched some videos of some old Eurovision stuff, and with 2021 was such a stacked year. Like I brought it up because I love Dathi Freyja. I can't remember the name of the band that was technically the Eurovision entry. That was the Iceland one, where they had like a really good entry for 2020, and they got canceled because of COVID. So 2021, they got sent again. And I think they may have come in third. And like, I think second place was France, which was like this killer song and performance that any other year would have crushed it. Hell, any other year, Iceland would have crushed it. Oh, then we had some sexy bisexual Italians coming in and dropping a real banger. Måneskin is clearly deserved a win because they went on and had a really strong career because of that. And then Damiano, that's his name, has been doing some good solo stuff too. Although hopefully Madison gets back together, because that would get stupid sexy Italians. Yeah, sexy Italian, sexy bisexual Italians for the win. Yeah, exactly. The naming game is going to be good today because we can name people after that. Oh yes, and sorry, Hippo Hug. So I wanted to properly address Aristavi, but Hippo.
Space puns. What do you say if you want to start a fight in space?
What?
Come at me, bro. Why couldn't the star stay focused?
Why?
He kept spacing out. What do you win in a space talent competition?
I don't know.
A constellation prize.
Oh, Jesus.
You're always star ring up trouble.
It's so bad. Thank you, cool man, for that. Also, thank you very much to, was that Fish Sticks? Oh, it's going too fast with all the names being redeemed. Who gave, yes, Fish Sticks gave a gift sub to Jankonate. And remember, if you are a Twitch subscriber, YouTube member, or Patreon supporter, you can join the Discord where we do things like I post screenshots of video games I'm working on. Okay, Hippo Hug. Sorry you had to wait. Thank you very much for the super thanks over on the UbTubs. Hippo says, I just started playing this game, or playing this, Safe Haven, a couple of days back. I'm currently hooked, excited for this. So am I. So I have gone and done all the tutorials. So everything's got the little checky mark next to it. I've done all the tutorials on all the categories, and I have loaded up the game in the normal playthrough for like 30 minutes, just to make sure I understand the controls, I understand the mechanics, so we don't flounder too much. But then I was like, I gotta close it. I don't want to spoil myself on any content. And so please also don't sort of spoil any forward content of the game, but you can certainly point out if I'm making a mistake or if I've misread something, because I don't want to like spend 20 minutes assuming the wrong thing about a mechanic in the game. Discord needs more cat photos. That is also true. I love the fact that one of the starts is to play as a station. That's really cool. But we'll play normal mode. And even normal mode, there's a few different scenarios to play with. We'll do the basic platform start. There's also the option to start the abandoned mining station. So you're basically building a ship from scratch. So basic platform, you start with kind of a pretty janky ship still, but technically one that is in existence. Here you'd start with nothing and have to, freeform build it. And small hope, you start with one that's more established. So basic platform, recommended start, sounds like a good idea. We'll go ahead and do this. Now, I played it a little bit when it originally hit early access, and then not since then, because it was like, again, I thought, oh, this has good bones. It doesn't have enough content right now. I'll burn out or something, and then not want to play properly. So let's jump in. Oh, save game name. Let's call this live stream 01. Difficulty, I figure we'll just play on medium. One of the things I noticed in the tutorial that explained it, might say it here, I don't know if it says it here, but on Harsh and Brutal, when you deconstruct something, you don't get the raw resources back. And I figure we might, because we don't really have a good sense of how big are the objects, like the amount of space we'll need for things, we might end up having to deconstruct and rebuild things more. So I thought we'll play on medium for this first run. That seems like an okay idea. Oh, what are we congratulating? Mortgage free Punisher, wow! Oh, that is huge. That is massive. Wow, congratulations. Chocolate. Oh, it's cool man again.
More space puns. How do you get clean in outer space? You take a meteor shower. What is money called in space?
What?
Starbucks. What do you call a bacon-wrapped comet? A meteor. Where do the stars go to get their milk? The Milky Way.
It's going to be one of those streams, isn't it? Yeah, can we get a bunch of boos in chat? Thank you, cool man. We also got some resubs. Let's read them real quick. Night Carcass resub for 43 months. GNC's at 70. General Havoc's at 57 months. Radical's at 108. Original Antics is at 114 months. Dave Quito's got a 2-year Twitch anniversary. Swedish Twigs at 86 months. DBMX at 65 months. Fenian's at 108. Grom the Pouch is at 75. Dark Beholder's at 116 months. 128 months for Crispy Goth. New Lonnie, 140. 140. KH29 is at 29 months. Oh, Augury Defiant is at 93. Crosssync is at 111 months. And Asphalt. Oh, Asphalt is at 71 months. Oh, and King in Yellow at 27. Okay, video game. Boom. Difficulty, medium. You can tune the difficulty so you can see exactly what the situation is here. We could have a fixed seed as well for our galaxy if we wanted to, but we'll leave it at random. You know what? No, I say that. 18. There we go. Theoretically, you could have the same game world as I do if you play on seed 18. And then we'll have our crew. Now, we can re-roll our trades. You can even go into edit mode. I think when you're playing on the hard difficulties, you're not allowed to. I think you're not even allowed to re-roll, let alone edit. I'm not opposed to just leaving anything mostly as the same. And let's pick some names. Question: should one of these people be named after me? Maybe the fourth person we might consider naming Quill. Let me know in the chat if you want that or not. But then I'm going to pull some names from the name in game list over on Twitch here. Name in game. So first up, we have. Should I do the name as one field? Should I do Rhyme Pendragon Butcher? So I could split it, but not all names are going to work. I think we'll do that. Okay. You're a little follically challenged over here, Rhyme. I hope that's okay. You are a driller and an alien lover. I'm just fascinated with aliens. I have watched all the movies and documentaries of them. This person likes monster meat more than average, if you know what I mean. Immune to condition, aliens haunt me in my dreams. Wow. Well, you are quite good at mining. And you got some good potential. I like this with the start. It makes me think a little bit of Football Manager, where you have a current level and a maximum potential. So, for example, down here, Rhyme Pendragon only has a skill of 1 in piloting. But has a lot of potential. Could really become an expert pilot with, is that 8? I think that's 8 points in there. As good as they are a miner. That's pretty amazing. All right, next up, we're going to get Signy. Actually, Signy, would you prefer the more feminine body type over here? Some people don't really care, but there we go. Put Signy in there. What do we have? Telemarketer! Clumsy! Oh my! Oh no! Oh no! A really good navigator potential. Good at botany. I mean, there's not necessarily ancient plants, but, you know. And operations. Operations console to communicate, scan other faction spaceships. Higher skill reduces scanner recharge times. Exceptional learning potential in this skill. Okay. Not industrious. Right? And then let me backtrack over here.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Whiskey and chocolate. It's Von Worstington that comes in next. I'm going to go with Worstington.
Do you like space puns?
I do.
Why didn't the dog star laugh at the joke?
Why?
It was too serious.
I knew that one.
What's an alien with 3 eyes called?
What?
An alien. What's an alien's pet called? An extraterrestrial. Why did the alien go to Saturn? To go ring shopping.
Wow. Wow. Wow, that is tragically bad. So Worstington over here is a security guard who is neurotic. This person wants to talk more than average. This person is more prone to neurotic movement than average. This person wants to do less drugs than average. Skill has possibility to give an exceptional learning potential in some traits. Interesting. So, unlike RimWorld, here neurotic actually slows down work speed. Does increase learning though, which is interesting. It seems about right, says Worstington in the chat. Okay. And the firefighter, talkative. All right, I am going to put myself into this game. And I am also apparently follically challenged. Although I'm going to go ahead and change my t-shirt color to blue to sort of match my avatar a little bit. All right. I think this is their crew. Did the names not stay? Oh, I have to hit enter. So I did there. Worstington. Enter. There we go. All right, hopefully that's okay. The save is actually interesting because it saves it to be like permanent, I think, and you can reload it. So if you've got a favorite person that you've got the right look and they happen to have a really swell skills, or you've tuned them to be exactly right, you can just save them and reload them. Beautiful. Yeah, what a dream team. All right. All right, I like our crew. Is a driller, security guard, a telemarketer, and a firefighter. These are who we sent to space. Well, you know, it's easier to teach a driller how to be an astronaut than it is to teach an astronaut how to work a drill. I saw it in a documentary once. Actually, I have not seen Armageddon. Start. Excuse me. Keep it going. Well, thank you very much, Groff. Thank you. Oh, I thought it was loading. Industry facilities need to be on the high capacity. Yes. Okay, so we had a little tip there. Okay, welcome to Space Haven. Hello, Spacefarer, and welcome to Space Haven. Follow the upcoming blue objective notifications to be guided through all the basic steps of assembling a working ship. Yep, okay. So we'll get these little mini tutorials over here that we could go and dismiss, but it seems like a good idea to go and use that for a little bit of guidance. We got some warnings here: ship storage full, nowhere to relax, and we cannot currently create more build tools, which is pretty important. We got some lovely pixel art. I remember one of the things that sort of threw me a little bit is like that the zoom levels were fixed, but I think that's a side effect of the pixel art, which is absolutely lovely. And here is our starting ship. It is a rectangle, which is very in line with all of my construction ever. I'm going to try to make the ship more interesting as we go, but we'll see. We've got basically a shuttle bay over here with an actual shuttle over here, which is used to transport up to 4 crew to other ships. And then we've got 3 of these, they call them pods? Pods, yeah, pod hanger. So we've got a couple of pod hangers with builder crafts. These 2 are builder crafts. They're what we use to expand our hull. Any kind of work we need to do outside the ship is done with them. And the third one over here is a miner craft. So it is used to mine asteroids. We do have some things in space where we currently are. We've got a few little asteroids with some resources, and we've also got a derelict starship that we're going to go and tear apart relatively soon. But let's deal with the basics of our ship here. So my understanding is one of the reasons this is in red and very important. Oh, we should rename our ship as well. Which I can select the ship over here. HSS Mercury. I'm going to go with the QSS Sprout. Yes. I think HSS is probably for human spacecraft, but we'll do that. The Petra is also quite good. So your characters have a build tool on them. I don't know if it shows up in their inventory, if it's just a resource somewhere. It says tool 0. But we probably have some tools in the inventory that they'll equip. And they use that to build, and you can't build things if you don't have the build tools. And it's particularly important because like some things like walls don't actually use any normal resources to build. All they take is 25 points of build tools worth of stuff. So it is really important to get that going first, so we may as well do that. I can't remember if that's under... There's a shortcut for these, which is really handy, and I can search as well, which is nice, but I'm trying to learn the categories. Okay, resource tools facility. Excellent. But yeah, there's a search built in. Where's my head? I'm probably blocking. I think if I go here, it's probably okay. I think here, the worst case scenario is when I bring up the filters list, you won't be able to see the filters behind my head, but that's okay. Maybe here's better. No, that's where selection stuff goes. I think I'll just go here. I don't think it's going to cover things too often, but let me know. Anyway, the tools facility does use some things. I don't know if there's a way to lock the tooltip so that I can go and mouse over the other things. It needs a green box and a bluish box, which are infrablock, basic construction component used to assemble simple facilities, and then a tech block, high-tech construction component used for assembling ship facilities. So we need one of each of those. And I guess this itself doesn't take any tools, which makes sense because you would get stuck otherwise. And then it will consume 0.1 of the infrablock to produce 100 units of tools. So we're just going to have to put some stuff down to start and then try to do some rearranging later on. Part of me is like, oh, I could put it near the door. Maybe I should tuck it back in the corner here. I think I'll do that. There we go. So everyone is in space suits right now because we currently don't have any oxygen generators or anything. If I bring up my overlay, oxygen, there is some oxygen around, but we have no generation. Yes, I'm building that. Thank you very much. What's the temperature? The temperature's also fine too. So actually, oh, there we go. People are taking off their suits. Maybe they just default there. But if for some reason the conditions are bad, even if they might enter a room and realize, oh no, there's not enough air or the temperature's off, then they'll back off. They'll go to, I think they can go either an airlock or the shuttle, like the shuttle has its own airlock, to go and grab a suit from there. So that's what'll happen. There's restrictions. When they're in a suit, they're not very comfortable, and I don't think they can use the bathroom, so it's particularly poor. Signy is going to work. Excellent. Lovely. All right. So once that's done, that warning will go away. We'll get the next little thing. We don't necessarily follow this little mini tutorial strictly, but it's not a bad little guide. There you go. So we need to create optimal gas conditions. We need an oxygen generator to generate oxygen, so it converts water into oxygen. We can also build a gas scrubber to remove CO2, smoke, and toxic gases from the air. And what I like about this, these are little shortcuts. This is actually like really nice little UI thing for this little mini tutorial to guide you there. But again, I'm going to try to learn these categories, but the life support one was pretty obvious and easy. So you can see here it needs the same blocks as last time and some tools to build, and then it will consume water to produce oxygen. So, tell you what, I'm going to go and put it, say, here. We'll have a little path. Again, I think these are going to get moved. And then the gas scrubber, what I'll do is I'll invert it and put it right there. Okay. Oh, look at Hippo Hugs message. Oh, here in Twitch. Sorry, double left click to lock the tooltip window. Oh. Oh. Thank you. That's lovely. All right. Much appreciated. So the little gear next to people's name is, I believe, means they're on their work schedule, this, you can see their schedule over here, right? And it actually advances through the day. And here's the schedule, a little bit RimWorldy. The priorities work differently. I don't think they work like RimWorld priorities do. I think they really work as kind of a weighted priority system. I think they compare, based on how the tutorial explained it, it sort of talks about, like, it looks at what other people do as well and then tries to decide. So I'm not entirely sure, but the default priorities that are assigned, so these are when you're kind of recruited or combat situations. These are the sort of everyday kind of thing. It looks like priorities are pretty good. So if you look at Quill, he does absolutely suck at botany. And more importantly, we've got some good people at botany. So see, Worsington has been put as sort of normal priority for botany, but Signy is so good at it, we really would prefer to have her do that. We could put it all the way down to disallow. I don't think we need to do that. I think we'll just put it at low priority, which you can see here, we'll only execute this task if no one else is available on the ship. That seems quite good. And then Signy's got top priority over here for the botany. Logistics sort of equal. Well, Quill is really good at research, which is nice. Rhyme Pendragon can't research. Quill's also good at industry, which he's not exclusive about. Yeah, I think that this is reasonable. Well, I might want to go and downvote. What is Rhyme good at? Rhyme is good at mining. And I think really we'll have to make industry a secondary priority for them, because they've got sort of a gap in a few of the other categories. This Quill's going to have to be like, yeah, you're also in charge of constructing there, buddy. Maybe a little dude there too. Oh yeah, and I wasn't looking at the combat stats, or these stats over here. Oh yeah, we should really make Rhyme prioritize the piloting. If there's any piloting to do, Rhyme should do it. You only have a skill of 1 right now, but you can get better, so we'll focus on that. All right, we got that and that. Create optimal gas, right? So they're still working on this. Quill. Now, we're going to need some more space for a few different things. First of all, we're going to need more industrial space. We'll probably need more storage space. One of the big things is we're going to need space for engines, which this ship does not have engines. It's just a brick. It's just something floating in space, much in the way that bricks don't. To quote the great Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And you will need bedrooms and rec rooms and things. I don't know if there's an explicit sort of front to back. I think when it like fades to hyperspace, it sort of fades there. I don't know if you can rotate your engines. I'm curious. If I go to system and the hyperdrive engines, I know they can be rotated. So presumably, I don't know if you can even like face them in opposite directions or something too. Like it might be very flexible for that space. So I'm not sure how to get here without engines. I don't know. Just was built here and then dumped. All right, build a thermal regulator. So this is both a heater and a cooler and maintains the constant temperature for you, which is really nice. So we'll throw one of these in the big room here. Oh yeah, it's getting chilly. Oh, minus 30 was on the wall itself, but still, it is dipping the temperature down. It's 14 degrees over here, so we'll need a little bit of that. Okay, and then I'm sure it's going to give us a quest to extend our size, but I'm going to go and do that now. So I'm going to go to edit mode and build hull, and I'm going to go and extend the ship lengthwise. I'm going to arbitrarily say that this is the front and this is the back. I don't know that it really cares. And we'll try to make something that looks cool for the engines. I think the engines need about 4 tiles of internal space. So if we went like 6 like this, I don't know, let's go 6 by 10. And then I'll do another one. Oh, I think I dragged from a different spot. There you go. We'll end up with the same sort of thing. Okay. Someone should get in these pods and start to go and construct part of that hull. Thermal regulator. Is it not done? Oh, I think someone's got to load it. Worsington is loading it with some stuff. Or no, is actually working on it. Oh, maybe because Quill went outside the ship to do the construction. Little construction pod looks great. Don't you already have a regulator? Yeah, we do. So we don't really need two in this room. What I might do is I might move this into like the bedroom or the dining room later, because we don't really need two in the room. But in an effort to expand, sort of step through that, that'll be okay. Yes, crew requires beds and a toilet. We'll work on it. We'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go, and I'm going to assume we're going to stretch out the hull up front. Do I want to do something that's kind of like cool? Like what we'll do is we'll sort of start doing a little shrink. Because, you know, aerodynamics totally matter in space. There. We'll go with something like that. I'm not sure that's going to be practical, but sometimes you force yourself into an impractical shape, and it leads to more interesting layouts. Can there be multiple floors to the ship? I don't believe so, but you can have multiple ships. I'm not aware of sea levels on the ship itself, although the pods do look like they move up and down for various things. And we can go and boost the speed as well. May have done the engine part too soon, but that's okay. I like how they're not finishing this job while starting this one, so that's all great. Single levels in this game, that's what I thought. Will the construction pods also deconstruct stuff? I think so, because this is going to be really relevant when we do some salvaging in a second of the other ship that's around here. Yeah, they really do like to bounce around in different places for this. Oh, I might not have enough hull blocks, that's true. I don't know which one are the hull blocks. It's not steel plates. Over here. Well, I know that multiple hull blocks, like one hull block rather, will do multiple squares, so I'm not sure. But I could always just plop down a few things too, just to get things started here. In fact, I kind of like the idea of building, maybe the crew quarters do go here, and then up front we can do research, navigation, maybe that can be our hydroponics bay. Maybe the hydroponics bay could be right over here. Maybe I'll get started on the bedrooms, actually. So if we go to, is that under furniture? Yeah. Now, I know that later they'll want individual beds, but I think we're probably going to go with one barracks for now. So I'm going to put down 4 beds over here. Let's go and get a wall going, which I think will auto-link to that properly. Give him just a little bit of walking space here. And I think what I'll do is I'll put the little mess hall right next to it, and we'll have this doorway connect. So let's just make sure we've got enough room. So I think the... Oh, food. So we'll put down a kitchen here. And then just a little chair, a little table. I don't know. I don't know if you can walk through chairs or not. But with something like that, duplicate. This, and then wall. There's 2 X1 doors. I think they're just slightly different colors. As far as I can tell, they're the same. Right, and then what I'm going to do is move this thing into the bedroom so we can be nice and toasty warm. Want some lights in there for comfort later too, but let's just go with that. Okay. Oh, everyone... Oh, classic day one room world. Everyone falls asleep on the ground. Could have had the beds sooner. I'm sure it's fine. No one's going to have a big mental break, right? 8 without table. Oh, no! Interrupted sleep. No privacy. Didn't work. Okay, that is going away. And then awake is going to go down as well. Yep. But slept on the floor. That is a darn shame. FYI, when you select things to build, there are different variants. The beds have a bunk bed option. What? Whoa, hold on a second. How do I... CUNY V. I don't know how to get a variant. Oh, up there. Gives better rest for your crew members compared to sleeping on the floor. Not as comfortable as single bed. Okay. Okay. Oh. Comfort, -2, -220, -2, -212. Which is work, leisure time, sleep. For this, we need to sleep. Okay. So you can do bunk beds if we really need more space. And you can tab Alt to get the different wall modes too, which is nice. Okay. I mean, I think the single beds might be better for the extra comfort, but haha. I mean, I do love bunk beds. It looked like we were tearing down the wall there for a second. We should probably get some wall lights in here too. Is that under... Oh, furniture. Get a light in the kitchen and a light in the bedroom. And the closed rooms are important because comfort, which is here, and it's got different modes. You can check each room. So this is the comfort for work, the comfort for leisure, and the comfort for sleep. The rooms help leave, keep loud things out. What is... Something can't be... What can't be constructed? One of these beds? I wonder if they're not reachable. Oh, and I forgot that door. Thank you. Did we need a... Oh. Yeah, I'd assume we'd be able to go there. Is it possible these beds can't even be accessed? Or is it the light that can't be reached? Maybe it's the light that can't be reached. Hold on. Remove blueprint. There it is. Okay. Good. Oh, yeah, and we need a toilet. We do have some room over here still. There's actually enough space in here that I could really build one, but maybe I'll just tuck it over there. Let's do that. Abilities? Toilets. X1 multi-purpose toilet. This toilet is hygienic and is capable of transforming human waste into usable water and biomatter. Operated by a crew member. Place it in its own room to give your crew members some privacy. Turns poop into other things. All right, what I'm going to do is put it right there. Then there's no duplicate hotkey by default, but you can assign one, so probably that's what I'll end up doing. Because I do tend to do this a lot in games. It's like, if I'm looking for something, rather than menuing for it, I will just go and find it. And yes, we can also make button pads. Someone pointed out to me. That's good. We'll consider that. Maybe as the crew grows, we might consider that. Oh, people really do need to poop. Look at that. All right, build a hull stabilizer. Hull stabilizers provide multiple functions for your spaceship. Stability. Hull stabilizers reinforce the spaceship's hull, strengthening its frame and generally improving structural integrity. Multiple stabilizers can work in unison to bolster the hull far beyond its normal limits. Hyperjump capability. Sufficient hull stability is also needed for hyperjump. So, build menu object system hull stabilizer. Okay. We can build it anywhere as far as I can tell. So I'm going to keep like kind of stuffing things kind of tightly together for now. I guess I could have shat pants. Oh my God. Wow. I guess it might have been better if I put the toilet sort of facing here. I could have a pair of doors. Maybe I'll still do that, actually. I'm going to move this like that, because then I can go and... Oh, I'll have to be moved first, but then I can go and plop a door down here. What do you mean cannot build here? Do I need to take down the wall first? Oh, okay. Well, then I guess I will. Save some walking. Oh! But why? Is it the bed? The lamp? Can I rotate the camera? I mean, I don't really need to, but... Maybe it blocks... No, that's clearly where people go. Wall light? Maybe. Let me move the wall light there. Oh, the wall light was blocking it. Okay. Well, hull stability. So I think this builds up over time. You can see the stability is at 41 of 1386, but I think it goes up over time. Yeah, that's building up the hull stability. It's not a question of you have it or you don't. We all pooped our pants. It was a show of solidarity. After the first person does it, everyone has to do it. Otherwise, they feel weird, you know? It's very important. We still have some hull blocks, so in theory, that'll get done. Worthington's going to go into sleep. Well, he does need to go, but we've got a toilet. It's fine, buddy. Shat pants, getting better. Oh, yeah, you have the shat pants debuff. Amazing. All right. Establish water security. Water collector reclaims water vapor from the air and condenses it back into liquid water. Place it close to grow beds for maximum efficiency. And a water purifier transforms ice into purified water. I think we're going to build both. I'm going to build the water purifier first. And I'm going to put it... So presumably what we're going to do is we're going to collect ice over here, bring it here through the airlock. So this is going to be where it's going to go. So I think I'm just going to keep sort of... There you go. Go with that. But then I think I will build the water collector, and I don't know yet, but I'm supposing that I'm gonna build my hydroponics in this area. So I'm gonna put that there. Shat pants debuff, been there. Okay, object not on high capacity grid. So some of the buildings need. Thank you. A bunch of the buildings need power, right? We're in the power mode right over here. Things consume a certain amount of power. Some are very power hungry and can't just plug into like the regular wall outlet. So what we have to do is we have to put down a small power node over here, which we can think of either potentially as a capacitor, or maybe it's just, you know, like a 3-phase plug, or I don't know what, but more juice. So I'm going to put it there because it completes that block nicely. It'll reach that. All right. Low hull stability, but continues to get better. There we go. So this is here. Now, one thing I do find annoying is you don't get a little alert on this thing that it's not doing anything. As far as I know, this water purifier ain't doing shit, unlike our characters who are frequently. You have to put a refining thing. So if you want it to produce water, you have to tell it to produce water. Now, maybe there's a good reason that you don't want it to necessarily run continuously and use up all your ice. But I'll do something like, I'll queue up like 5 water. So turn some ice into water. Looks like one ice cube will produce, well, 5 runs of water, which is going to be, 5 units of water. We have 30 available. So I think that this maybe should be continuous, or I suppose we could put an if. So if less than 5, make water, and then we can cancel that in the queue. But yeah, I don't know. So I'll do that. That seems like a relatively safe thing to do. If we're going to produce it, though, what we need to do is we need to get some ice. So we do have some over here. I think, yeah, I have to go to tactical view. But there's 6 units of ice over here. I will instruct my people to go and mine all 6 of it. So what should happen is somebody is going to go... Oh, they've done it already. They hopped into the little mining pod, and they're going to go and collect the water ice from that. All right, we got to build a recycler. Sounds good. We got to think ecologically. There is not really enough room. I don't really want to put it over there. I could move a few of these things. I don't know if this will leave me enough room for the engines. We'll see. I'm going to put it there for now. And then I think this is also another high power device, which won't reach. Yeah, I'm already thinking I should rearrange a few things. Oxygen generator. I'm going to move you to there in the main hall. And heater next to it. And yeah, what is this thing? Oh, it's a floor light. You know what? Dismantle that. I'll use some wall lights instead. And then the gas scrubber. That there. I think that looks okay. Then what I'll do is I'll move this to here. And then move this there. There we go. All right. Need to build a medical cabinet. So this is for interstellar sickness pills. I think you need to take it when you hyperjump, is the idea. Someone said in chat you can move the AoE of the power grid. What? Change the range. Oh! Oh, that's very nice. Oh, I like that. Okay. Equip your group members. Select the character and use the draft button in the lower part of the user interface. Okay. We'll demonstrate that, but I think it's pretty sucky. So, Rhyme Pendragon, we can draft you. And if we do that, we can move you around. Like, oops. RimWorld style, you know, drafted person. We can also interact with the world, so I can tell Rhyme Dragon to come over here and pick up a certain item. Donk. So that could include, for example, taking a pistol and putting it into one of his combat slots. However, that sounds really annoying, and the exact sort of thing I hate doing in RimWorld as well. So what we're going to do instead, we can use this button for loadouts, and then we can tell them what to equip. Now, Rhyme Dragon only has a weapon skill of 1, so yeah, you can't get anything too fancy, but we'll tell you to equip a pistol. I guess I can't see your combat skills from here. Quill, what's your combat skill? You do have a weapon skill of 3, which I think is good enough to equip the shotgun. Needs a 3. Okay. And I guess we could give you a secondary weapon as well, because we've got enough pistols for it. Would it gray out if they don't have enough skill here? Oh, it does! So presumably, I don't know if we've got more shotguns. Yeah, of 3. So we could tell Signy, listen, if there is one, grab a shotgun as well. And then a pistol. And then Worstington. Wow. Everyone's got a weapon skill of 3 except for Rhyme. There's no way we have enough shotguns. I'll just give you a pistol. I don't know if... what else do we have here? What is this? Explosive grenade launcher. That sounds dangerous. Let's not do that right now. Okay. Everyone's got that. We can save the things as well. Shotgun's so good early. SMGs too. I don't think we have an SMG right now. We'll get people equipped. And then we are going to send them to explore the derelict. Everyone's okay? Yes, good, excellent. I think everyone's idle right now. All right. As far as I can tell, there's no select all hotkey. Not even one you can customize. Right? I may have, it's possible I just didn't see it. If someone knows if there's a shortcut key for select all, let me know. But one thing we can do is we can draft. So, I mean, I can box select everyone, but I can make a group is what I meant to say, not draft. So if I control 1, sort of RTS style, now if I hit 1, it's got those 4 people. I don't know if there's a mass way to do that ahead of time, but that's relatively convenient. So I've got myself a little group, and yeah, now our directive here is to explore derelict ship. It can be dangerous to go alone. Consider an away team of more than 1 crew. When drafted, crew members can board a shuttle with a right mouse click. While the shuttle is drafted. Oh yeah, it'll auto draft the shuttle as well, which I like. Lots of quality of life features over here. That's one thing. 6 years of early access in this game did not go to waste. Sometimes there have been a few games where I'm like, 6 years of early access and we still have this? No. This, there was good feedback and it was listened to. Lots of really nice automation for that. And then while the shuttle's drafted, we can move it around, blah, 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 blah. So we're going to do that. You don't have to pre-draft, which is nice. Well, you sort of do. Like with everyone selected, if I right-click over here, it does force a draft first, and then I can say either move to, or put on a spacesuit, or enter the craft, which is what I'm going to say. So everyone's going to get on board. Which then, yeah, auto-drafts the shuttle. Very handy-dandy. All aboard. Good. And then, with the shuttle, I'm going to tell you to come over here. Derelict spacecraft. We've got a couple of different places we can dock. Okay. So I'm going to tell you, dock there. And that should happen now. Last Starship, yeah. 10 years of development. Wow. Yeah, and a real proper labor of love. And I think there's a lot of evidence of... so eating your own dog food doesn't really apply exactly to this situation. It's more of a use your in-house tools yourself. But I feel like it's clear the developers of this game, or developer possibly, sat and played the game, right? And there's so many times where I'm like, you couldn't have possibly played the game. It doesn't make any sense. Like, it seems impossible that you sat around and actively played your own game, because if you did, you'd be annoyed by some of the things. Whereas here, it feels like the developers have played their game, at least so far. All right, we're going to go ahead and board. And I'm going to use my 1 key. Yeah, the one thing is it would be nice to have a select all. All right, let's go. So if there's no floor, they will jetpack. I don't even know if the mic is picking up my little choo-choo sounds. And we got a bug over here. Oh, we found our first bug in the game, you guys. So we could run up if it might come to us too if the doors aren't locked. Let's go and stand back here. So the way I understand combat is if your pawns aren't moving, they will auto-fire. You can also encourage them to shoot. I don't like the Signies up front here. Run! Everyone should be engaging. Maybe there was a line of sight issue. What do you mean punch? So, apparently Quill didn't actually get around to equipping his gun, even though I told him to. And neither did Ryan. I didn't double check that they did that. One of the things I did notice in the tutorial, and I forgot already, is they won't instantly check their loadout. If you draft and undraft them and reset what they're doing, they will go and equip. But yeah, I slightly forgot here that was a thing, that they don't go and necessarily... Oh, only one person has a goddamn gun. Okay. So, let's retreat. Yeah, I forgot that they didn't instantly go and do it. We have to draft and undraft them. Okay, let's just send the shuttle home. There we go. Yeah, there was a spacesuit off button. There you go. Okay, the auto undrafted here, and now they're doing things. No, what are you doing? You're saying you're working. Okay, I'll just double check. Yeah, see, Quill still doesn't have it. All right. Maybe then I'll tell you to go and manually pick this up. Wait. You're having a shotgun and a pistol, and then I'll undraft you for a second. Rhyme, you've got yours. Signy, come over here. Pick up your pistol. Good. And then undraft. Washington, you're fine. Okay, let's try this again. Draft. Attack? No, don't attack. Intercraft. There we go. I was just too eager. Oh, I don't... There we go. Select the shuttle. There we go. Okay. Exit craft. Pew, 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 pew. Let's go at normal speed for this, though. Of course, didn't open the door. There was another thing just over here. There's that one, but I thought there was another one. Yes. Nice shot! Can we stand in the doorway? I'm wondering... I might pull back a little. Will we still be able to hit them? Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's pull Quill over here, too. Come on, yeah, come through the doorway. Pew, pew, pew! Pew, 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 faster! Didn't you get hurt? Crawler bite, too. Feeling somewhat hungry. I haven't seen little points of interest to interact with on this ship. Okay, so we've explored enough. At a certain point, they're like, when there's no enemies, and I think when you've explored enough, it'll wrap that up. Actually, I'm going to continue drafting for a second, because I did see one thing there. Although maybe I should have undrafted them for convenience. Or undrafted all but one. Anyway, you three over here, I'm going to undraft you. And what should happen is I think they'll automatically go back to the shuttle. Actually, I think we need to undraft the shuttle as well. Okay, build some hydrodrive stuff. Yeah, sounds good. And we did explore that. I'm going to undraft you, and I think I undraft the shuttle. So now it's available for just automatic behavior. I think I'm doing something differently than the tutorial. Oh, no, maybe now they're going. So I think they will just go and do the right thing. Yeah, they'll take the shuttle to head back home. But meanwhile, what I want to do is I want to flag this thing for salvage, and there's also some loot on here. So there's all these different items. So I'm going to select all and say transfer. So my people, I think logistics is what hauling is called, we'll end up bringing everything back home with the shuttle. And then we can also salvage. And I don't think there's any reason not to just go and salvage anything. Well, apparently there's going to be no energy scrap, but it's fine. And I think I don't have to hit go. I think it's just happening. So people will start working on stuff. Yeah, let's click for instructions. Select the explored derelict or stations. When the derelict station selected, open the salvage tab. Can be used to give orders, salvage scrap resources. Transfer tab, used items. Make sure your crew members and the shuttle are undrafted. There you go, because it'll work automatically. Perfect. Yeah, just hang out with your new space wound. I mean, it says it'll go away soon. I think it's not so bad, so it will heal itself. I think we can build medical beds later where presumably you go and lie down and you heal faster. So yes, now we're being told build 2 hyperdrives and a navigation console. So I think that's under system. Hyperion hyperdrives. So I'm going to go and install them back here. That'll look quite cool. And yeah, I think they're 4 tiles wide because I think they're 2 tiles wide themselves, but they need, yeah, they need walking space on both sides. Now, possibly it would have been more efficient to put them literally side by side because they're also going to have to be fueled, and it would be very convenient to have a source of fuel nearby. What I think I'll probably do is I'll probably end up extending the hull a little bit more over here. Yeah, actually, that sounds like a fairly good idea. And then I'll put a dedicated storage in that area. Let's do something like that. I think that'll look nice. One could argue that RimWorld is based RimWorld. Yeah. Yeah, so this is a base builder game, definitely. One of the big differences, we will be moving around. And as far as I know, we never land. Look at everyone eating. Oh, okay. Oh, we're short 1 chair. I feel bad. Actually, no, sorry, we're short 2 chairs. I guess I could stagger the meal times, but you know what? Standing while eating builds character. At least you got a table. Although I don't think Rhyme Pendragon was able to eat with the table. Quill ate with the table, but not with a chair. We'll make a bigger dining hall later. Just play musical chairs. It's first come, first serve. It helps work your cardio because you got to rush over there. Okay, and we need a navigation console. And I just feel like we're going to put the bridge at the front, even though I don't think there's any need for that in any way whatsoever. We can build windows too, can't we? Maybe is it an object? Yeah, whole window. Just because it looks nice. Wait, that's not even either. Was this one actually even? Oh, this is actually even. It's a little hard because of the way the corner gets cut over here. But yeah, when we look at the tiles distance from the wall here, this is actually centered. All right, I like that idea. Let's do it. Totally need a window. And we can just pretend it's a main screen. Put it on the main screen. It's literally just like facing the ship towards the thing. So nav console, and you know, we'll have that. See, but it's different. They're different widths. Although this could be a thing where I put a nav console here because I know we're gonna need an operations console later too. We could do something like that, and then they can just look to their side to look out the window. That looks kind of nice. Sure. Yes, Alt for the walls is great. I love that. I mean, I'm probably going to play with the walls down most of the time, but I love that it's a thing. Turn the main screen on, pulls up the blinds. You can hide the salvage, because that is happening already. We'll end up mining the rest of the bits as well. We probably will end up needing some more storage, actually. There we go, coffee break time. There we go. And like, I love any game that like once things just start getting automated, it looks good. Stuff happens on its own, right? That's what makes Factorio feel good. A lot of times, like RimWorld and stuff, you know, just, you'd love to see the little automation go. Okay, so I like that. And yeah, what I was thinking, this takes what? It takes Hyperion. So we could do a little dedicated Hyperion storage here, which probably is what we will do. Hull blocks are critically low. Now, we've got this recycler. I wonder, hull scrap gets turned into hull blocks and steel plates. So, unless there's a reason we want to keep hull scrap around. I mean, maybe to sell? I suppose. It feels like this could be a continuous job. Just turn all hull scrap into useful bits, which presumably we could also just sell. Like, I'm not sure why we keep the actual hull scrap around. Maybe there's a good reason, maybe there isn't. I don't know. Foxmac, thanks for the sub. Tier 3. Holy cow, thank you. Hey, make sure to join the Discord. Yes, I've been keeping an eye out on Astronauts as well, because I really liked that game. I was frustrated by some of the fiddly mechanics, but it's really interesting. Destruct environment temperature. Ooh, is it? Oh yeah, it's frigid back here. I guess our heaters aren't quite doing enough. I'll get another heater in this area then. On our life support, yeah. Put it on this wall. Logistics overwhelmed. I think that's hauling. Resource drop-off point is full. Yeah, okay. So we need more storage. I think I'll just build another generic storage. I think there's a storage category, and some of these can only be built on astronauts or asteroids, which is interesting. Cargo port, bulk cargo between ships and stations. Body storage. I'm sure we won't need that. Smuggler storage for contraband. Ooh, we'll just build another large storage. I'm just going to build it over here. There you go. Theo said it's safe to continue to produce. And I sort of suspect that's the case for all of these. Like, why would we want rubble around? We probably want to turn it into this. Soft scrap turns into soft blocks used for furniture. The infras, energy scrap, tech scrap. I'm assuming these are all safe. Right, now we need the high capacity grid. If I go and duplicate you...
It's whiskey and chocolate!
Well, actually, what I'll do is I'll put it here and then I'll nudge it.
Just watched the video about the game you were developing, which looks awesome. Having watched almost every video on the Quill 18 Creates channel and being inspired by them, has led me to my current game dev job. So thank you for all the great content.
Dude, where are you working? Gender neutral dude. Well, maybe you can't say. Nick Hott, thank you very much for that. That is really generous and very kind to say. There are a number of different games that have now been published based on some of my tutorials. I get messages from time to time. And what a crazy thing to have happened. Like, mind-boggling. Mind-boggling. Recycle all, saves on storage space. Ah, okay. Grid. Okay, build an operations console. Working on it. Actually, we already did. Build point defense. Point defense turret acts like a line of defense against incoming enemy crafts. Also asteroids. Only intended for defense purposes, and they have smaller range, contrast long range turrets. Targets incoming starfighters, drones, and asteroids, and is controlled by the operations console. Cool. So we will go and do that. I'm like, we'll build one in the back and then one in the front. Oh, we can see the radius here. So really, we kind of want, if we're going to build one in the back, we might want it to hang as far back as possible. And then I'm just thinking we go, I don't have enough room, but I guess I can go there just to cover the front. Critical resource, hull blocks. Yep, well, hopefully some recycling. I'm betting we can make some out of some raw objects as well, but I think we've finished all the hull block stuff. We just don't have any. Oh yeah, so it's 4 and it's highlighted. I don't think we're currently constructing any. No, roof seems to be built immediately. And actually, it's a little bit weird to look at, but when you extend the hull, the wall, the inner wall here, the whole wall disappears while it's happening, so it feels like exposed to space, but it doesn't do that. It's just a visual thing. Okay, research. So there's both a research lab and a research workbench, and they do slightly different things. We will need at least one of each. So we'll get that down, and we'll get started on research. I think I like the idea of, like, you know, you've got the science console in the bridge area. There's not quite enough room for that. Here, maybe I'll do this. Yeah, I know, let them there. I think there's only one more left. And there's some stuff going on there. There's some other game jams out there though that'll have picked up. Oh, we got a crawler corpse. Oh, the gun turret does need a high capacity thing. Okay. Maybe clumping them up would have been better. Oh, yeah. And this one here, what I want to do is nudge it over that way. Go. Get all that covered. Lovely. All right. Did it 7, 8 times. Oh, what? Let him dare? I did it. I did it 20-something times, right? I think so. All right. Start researching new technology. So, there's a lot of tech. There's a good amount of tech. And I'm sure there's like, ooh, this is top right. It feels like item fabricator seems like a pretty good idea. Maybe some of these refiners and industry and stuff too. Our capacity nodes, maybe a bigger one. Because the ones in green we already have. Entertainment, learning computer. Oh, learn some skills? Alien technology. We do have a crawler core. Oh, we have to dissect 3 of them. So this is done at the research workbench, whereas these are done at the research lab. Oh, we might need an autopsy table? I don't know. Start with the item fabricator. Love that the autopsy table is botany, says Signy. Botany 2 all day. Really? So what does botany 2 give us? A CO2 producer. CO2 is needed for the plants, yeah? Okay, I'll put it in there. I'll still do the item fabricator first. Maybe that's a mistake, but that's what I'm going to do. Execute hyperspace down. Your spaceship is now capable of hyperspace travel. Okay, before we do that, though, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mine out the rest of these asteroids. So the Energinium, the Hyperium, and... oh, there's some extra hull scraps over there. But I think even though this derelict is still here, yeah, probably down to 0 for anything, nothing to transfer. Yeah, so that is done. So we'll mine those last 2 out. We'll do that, and then we'll be ready to do a yump. I think the autopsy table is to turn the corpses into meat. What? Oh, yeah, this is RimWorld in space. Nah. Oh, I guess we have a little breakdown. Presumably that's just a random thing that happens from time to time and then gets repaired. All right. I'm on my first run, but my people are seemingly making enough CO2 for my plants. Don't know if they would grow quicker, CO2 producer. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if we can... I don't know if this is a game that exposes enough information for us to, like, understand the mechanics. I wonder if this is rotting over here. Well, there's no... there doesn't seem to be any info from me clicking on this, so... whether or not it is, I don't know. And there we go. Some research is happening. Nice. So, yeah, I don't think, like, there's not always something that needs the research workbench. Now, did we have more than one good researcher? No, we only have the one. If we had more than one, then we might have wanted to put them on split shifts so that they don't, we don't have to build a second one, but... okay, someone is out mining, so that's all we're going to do. I think it's probably Rhyme Pendragon over here. Yep, there you go. You're missing, it's over there. No, it's over there. Dude. Oh, you can build relationships? I wonder if people can get all lovey-dovey. There you go. Negative, I am a meat popsicle. Do you need to manually dissect a research corpse? Yeah, I'm assuming if we just queued up a research that used it, it would. But I do think we might need more than one. And I can see now the value of a corpse storage. How big is a body storage? I mean, it's not that big. F it, let's put it down. Explore the green box. Oh, we're good on that. Yeah, let's just get it off the floor. It's unseemly. Unseemly. Oh, I think we're done mining because those objects are no longer there. Great little UI to have those little things. So you're not constantly scanning the map and be like, I'm not sure. No, I think we can prep the jump. Okay, so to yump, we view our ship systems and we click prepare hyperdrive, which will disable all the pods and recall anyone who's out. It'll recall anyone who's out, disable all the pods, and then charge up all the systems. So we're risky right now. Oh, our ship is too heavy. I may have overbuilt slightly. You know what I could do is I could temporarily just tear away the hull stuff that I don't need. Okay, let me cancel the prep. And then remove hull. I was gonna say that's probably not good. People will still need to reach that. There you go. Let's shed some weight. All right. Or I can just throw an extra engine in there. Which I could do. He's just filling in this middle part. But let's see if we can save enough weight. Having a little dangly front bridge. Yeah, we might. This is pretty far away. We probably need the temperature too. Now, I don't know if that also adds weight. Like, I don't know if the weight is purely the hull. Breach. I mean, sort of. Degrees, yeah, it's getting toastier. But people are working suits over here because it was so cold. Okay. We're still slightly overweight. I should probably just add the extra engine. Although I might have still needed to carve away some of this to have the blocks to add the engine. That's what I get for trying to build a cool looking ship right away. And yes, we might also want a door over here just to isolate things. I don't think there's a oxygen generator up there. I mean, the doors do have vents. But if there is a breach over here, that would be less than ideal. It actually does look kind of cool. Oh, is there... Yeah, remove that bit. Need a door for the cockpit just in case mutiny? Ah. How does removing ship sections reduce weight mass of the materials that come back in the ship? Listen! I don't want to hear any science out of you. Okay, that's actually a really good point. I'm assuming the mass is just from the hull, but I don't know. There you go. Yeah, finish that. Third engine. There it is. Okay, let's try this again. Prepare to yump. All systems green. Jump online. Let's go. That looks really cool. It's good to meet It's good to see a friendly face out here. I'm Sheridan, captain of the HSS Boxleitner, and commander of the Haven Foundation's Exodus Fleet. You folks are starting out? We are too. We're loaded with thousands of refugees from Earth in hypersleep, and our job is to find somewhere out there in space where they can make a fresh start. So many other games as you are loaded with all the people in hypersleep. Ain't gonna be easy. As far as anyone can tell, human habitable planets are rarer than a hen's teeth. I should give this guy like a southern accent, I feel. But I'm not gonna. If you folks are interested, the fleet needs Pathfinders. Hey, I know that from Mass Effect Andromeda. That's ships who scout ahead of us and find a way forward. If you'd rather strike out on your own, that's fine, but the pay is good, and you'd be doing something to give thousands of people hope for the future. I like some structure here, it'll be helpful. Would you be interested in becoming our new Pathfinder? This is the main mission of the game. If you choose no, you'll be playing a sandbox style, make your own adventure. Yep, I will accept the quest. Outstanding! So the way being a Pathfinder normally works is, we'd outfit you with a hyperspace beacon that lets the Exodus fleet come right to you. They're kind of expensive to build though, and it happens that one of our Pathfinders recently quit after the ship got wrecked. You may as well just salvage their beacon and use that. So your first official assignment is to track down the quitter. Last I heard, they crawled into a bottle at a leisure station not far from where you are right now, and get them to tell you where they left that ship and its beacon. Then all you have to do is recover the beacon, and you'll be all set up. All right, talk to them. Standard, talk to this person. Location, CB Flipping Tables Bar, Asteroid Field 3 in the current star system. And the reward, do I lock in now? Oh, so my choice is 3 prestige or 808 credits. I don't know, I'll go for prestige, not knowing anything. So this is where we currently are. Asteroid 1. Mission is go to Asteroid 3. Is this going to leave me? So it's somewhere over here. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's the Exodus fleet there. Excellent. And there's a prison station here. Military Alliance, unknown prison station. Well, I mean, we may as well get moving. It's the only direction. Prestige is good. Okay, good. And then we are physically here. And if we, we can push on Asteroid 1, but this is presumably maybe Asteroid 3. But I feel like I'm here. Maybe we should take a look. I like this. We can deploy our ship different places. We can undeploy here, which is also how we change the size of the canvas that we build our ship on. Middle of the sector seems fine to me. Deploy. Seek out the Star System Cluster Hyperlane. A group of star systems is known as a star system cluster. You can see star system clusters by zooming out to the highest level on the star map and travel between them via hyperlanes. Travel between the star systems in this cluster by jumping to hyperspace from the systems menu. Every system contains valuable resources to help you survive and expand your ship. Mine them, gather them from derelicts, or trade them with other ships. When you're ready, seek out this cluster's hyperlane, use it to transfer to the next cluster. Okay. Yeah, so, someone is saying, what's the elevator pitch for this game? A little like RimWorld meets FTL. Okay, yeah, go to Sector 3. So, oh, we do have an asteroid here, but it's not mineable? Okay. Oh, I was gonna say, can I call them? They called me. Operations console not manned. Operations console ready. Is someone gonna go to it? Someone's gotta go and answer the phone. I know, I hate answering the phone too. Oh, Quill's gonna do it. No, he's not. He's going for a chair. I think Signy might be going to do it. You're talking to Military Alliance. Spacefarer, we are critically low on supplies. Can you provide an immediate resource support? They ask for 3 energy cells. I have 8 energy cells. I don't know how much of a hard time I might have getting energy cells. If we accept, we get +2 relationship, which brings us 23, which doesn't seem like a huge difference. Seems like money. That's twice as much as this other quest was asking. You can't make energy cells right now, so we probably should decline is my thinking. If I can't make energy cells, although maybe I could buy more, like maybe this will turn out like, maybe energy cells cost way less. They want 3, so they're paying $500 per energy cell. You do need credits. Leave us with 5 energy cells. I don't know. And make them right now, you don't really need them either. These events are good deals. All right, I'm going to say yes. Sure. All right. We appreciate your kind gesture. Goodbye. So, okay, trade. I was going to say, did it happen right away? No, okay. It is going to do the thing where it queues up the trade, so presumably someone's coming over here to visit us. Oh. Yep. That's probably what's happening there. Look at all them guns. Oh, all right. We made space friends. It's really about the friends you made along the way. Are you coming? Or are you just going back and forth? Oh, there's one. Okay. Oh, it's my own shuttles doing it. Okay. There you go. Trade is complete, presumably. It feels like there's nothing else to do in this system. I don't even know. Trade allowed. Do I just click this if I want to trade? Oh, trade here. Oh. Oh shit, they sell energy. Oh, but maybe they don't have any. I guess they don't have any, but I guess they would sell us energy cells at 373. And that's with a markup. So it does look like we did a good deal. I don't think I'm going to buy anything until I know what I need. Hello, mild alcohol. I don't know. Let's just go. Yeah, well, it's not. It's there's a little section of wall. So it left a little section of wall there when we were rebuilding. So it's not really flying in the air. Anyway, we'll prep another hyper jump. So far, I feel like this game is great. And I'm excited to play it on Wednesday as well. Probably at least a week worth, if not a full campaign. All right, let's jump. Very Battlestar Galactica kind of jump there. Okay, this system is crazy. There's a farming station, civilians, and tons of different resources. Deploy. CB Spark Tech. CB like Citizens Band? Oh. Asteroid hazard. Warning, high cyclical thermal radiation in the sector. Thermoregulators will have periodically a higher utilization rate, draw more power. Okay. And yeah, the asteroid hazard means we do need a point defense, but we do have them. Okay, let's just... Oh, cannot mine the... Can't mine basic ore either. To mine ore of this type, an ore processor is required on the ship/station. We are short one tech block. Okay, well, maybe we'll come back later. They're derelict ships, actually. Hang on, that feels like the priority. Yeah, let me do the derelict ship stuff. So if I select everyone, raft, get inside. Let's go. In BSG, I've seen the new game. I haven't seen it, no, but I have heard. Check trade for the tech block. Oh, that's true too. But yeah, maybe we can salvage some tech like debris and then recycle it. Okay. And then we say there. Oh, new mission available. Oh. Okay. Hang on. How does that work? Wait. Oh shit, I can dock and visit this place? The other place was all closed up. Oh, is this someone I can purchase? I can thaw out. Okay, well, I don't know. I like this. What the hell is that? Guns or just engines? Like, that looks like engines. This looks like guns, but I think it's just engines. Right, click to exit craft. Go. Oh. That's different. A vision of you? I don't know if we have to be standing or if floating is okay. Oh shit, we're taking some damage. Weapon jammed, oh no! Burn wound and more coming. Oh my god. Can I get info on this? Explode? Hang on. If explode, maybe I don't want to be right next to this thing. Rhyme and Quill. Back up a little. Oh, I don't know. It might have been a little late, but... Okay. It feels like we took a little bit of damage, and some of our people are tired. Get in the spaceship. Guess I could have just undrafted you as well. Damn. We have the ability to build hospital beds? Or medical beds? Medical bed. Yes. Okay. Listen, it's not a great spot, but... Oh, is Quill downed? Can't tell if this is currently drafted or not. I don't think it is. Wound. Unconscious. Oh, you might have just gotten, like, literally just too tired. Oh, awake. Unconscious. Huh. Who's on medical duty? Wow, no one's particularly good at it. Well, I guess right now I'd be like, listen, Signy, you're the one who's gonna have to do it because Quill is down. I think. Oh, someone brought Quill to bed. Okay. I think Signy did that. And Quill is up. Okay. All right. Oh, are you blinking it? Okay, we're gonna let them go through a sleep cycle here. Our people are too tired. Jam, I bet it's raspberry. Only Lone Star would be so bold as to give me the raspberry. Then we have someone at the ops console. Are you answering the phone? Try to contact this unit. Hello. Loan. Ooh, I like loans. Hire crew member, dismiss crew member. Offer? I can offer a gift. We're already friendly. Show missions? Oh, retrieve item of interest. So these are, I'm assuming, just like optional side quests. We have knowledge of items that we are interested in acquiring. Can you bring them to us? Objective, kill monsters and enemies on this derelict. Oh, it says in current sector. Well, yeah. I like this integrated map. That's quite smart. What the hell is that? Oh, those are probably asteroids. Is this actually the current sector? Like, the star it's blinking is the one we're in. Except the UR here, every single star looks like the UR here. Like, it looks like I am here in like 8 different places. Right? Oh, expired. Oh. Oh. Fire landed on Derek, so I needed to answer this sooner. Dang it. Okay. Oh, we can go to the ship and eat meals. That's interesting. Okay, well. Again, I'm just waiting for the sleep cycle to finish. Does someone have to be at the ops console to deal with this? That's assuming it's going to hit us. I think it's going to miss. Yeah. Oh, no, it does auto shoot. Okay, good. You can shore leave. It does look like we can go over there. The communications is really awkward. I guess, like, I'd want to make sure when I jump into a system to just sit here for a bit or, like, intentionally make a call right away. Incoming ship next turn. So ship is coming into this system. Okay. Okay, so we still have some injuries, but people have slept. So let's try this again. I hope that was last of these critters. Ate too much was a debuff? Oh, I didn't notice that. That's funny. Let's get an exclamation mark, probably because of his injuries. High accident rate. Okay. Maybe because of less than ideal mood. Food coma is real. Ooh. Got some lore. Items found. Hidden item found. Nano wound dresser. Can you apply this to yourself? That's for an open wound. You just put it in your pocket? Not use it on yourself right now. Toggle as loadout. Oh! So if you were to use this, you would go and presumably try to re-equip it after. Okay. New salvage. Okay. I will say undraft all. So you'll go to normal behavior right away. And then we'll also say transfer all of this over, please. And yeah, salvage all of this too. Especially the tech scrap apparently we could use. Okay. Andromeda Train's badass name it is. There you go. Deconstruct. Bring the stuff home, baby. And then people are getting a little tired, but they're not drafted right now, so they can go home to rest. 2 of them are already on the shuttle. Oh, someone unloaded themselves in the shuttle. Okay. Mass Fliegenschweine. Is that like flying pig or something? Is that here? Fliegenden. Is it? Oh! Look at me! I totally know German. Totally. So we have another derelict ship that belongs to a faction, though? Would I be mad if I go and do that? I mean, we may as well do, like, the mining that we can, regardless. But then, yeah, maybe we can get the mineral processor happening. Oh, we could also just buy a high-tech block. I was hoping to recycle one, and maybe we will, but it might make sense to go and buy one as well. Oh, new mission available. Okay. Visiting access service, share vision. Like, what's the easiest way? How do I know who's got the mission? There you go. Available missions. Okay. So, this is on failure, but not if it expires. Although I only have 11. Current sector. Oh, completely different cluster. Okay, I think I'd have 11 hours to pick it up. I don't think there's a time limit to depositing it. Depositing it? Sure, words. Okay, let's try this. So our rewards could be nuts and seeds and fruits, or carbon and raw chemicals, or $500. I don't know. Food seems okay. So I will accept. CB Spark Tech is this place. Need 1 free cargo port with the correct size to complete this objective. Cargo shuttles 1. Cargo port is this thing, which I don't currently have. But I could build. I have the material for it. I don't know if I'll have enough time to build this and then still complete the quest. Let's build one. Still good to have. That's what I was thinking. Like, at least still be ready for next time. It's like, oh, I didn't know this was something I needed. Oh. What's going on here? March. Take bold step into the unknown. Is this from the quest? Airport and a shuttle. I do have a shuttle. I mean, this is like really structurally unsound, but it does look kind of cool. I think everyone's fairly busy. White icon, I believe, is them talking to the sector. They're stating they were jumping out. Ah! Okay. Okay, so now we have this. I assume at this point... Yeah, this is now expired. Okay. We're still doing some salvage, so I'm going to wait for that to finish. Still doing research. How's that coming along? How do I check my progress on the... Oh, there. Okay. I don't know if you can see it on this screen, but... So why is Signy going to the ops? Why do we need to hop onto the ops thing from time to time? Alien spacecraft, control the scanner modules... Critical research loads because I'm low on hull blocks. Which are actually going down. Do they get consumed for something? If anything, I was expecting the hull blocks to go up. This assist readiness level, I think requires work. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe I should buy some hull blocks. Can you search this window? Can I sort by name? I have my first complaint. I have my first complaint. It doesn't look like they have hull blocks. Is this not sortable, or searchable? Tech blocks, which we did need one for the processor. Maybe I should buy one. How do I do that? Oh. Okay. That's me. Anything I don't want here? Grenade launcher scares me. And you spend some tech blocks. Did I? Maybe. I don't see any in my own list here. Oh, yeah, we're down to 0. Oh, I spent some doing this. Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to buy 4 of the tech blocks. Rhyme. Oh, are you hurt too? Did you get chewed on slightly? Feeling claustrophobic. No hull windows. Ooh. Yeah, you do have some wounds. Maybe we should get some extra little windows. I don't know. Oh, I probably can't repair this because of the beds. I can't move you or dismantle you. Oh, hold on. I can now. But, oh, okay, you can reach it for that. Okay, new mission available. So, click here, check missions, deliver the cargo. There we go, okay. Hyperfuel, Energinium, infra block, energy block. Okay, this sounds fine. Sept. Okay, we got no warning. So I'm assuming... Time to complete the objective step. Okay, start. Wait for cargo shuttles to be built, loaded, and docked with your ships. Okay, there we go. Oh! Is this just attached? And this is the thing I'm delivering? Oh! Okay, I couldn't understand, like, why we need to build this. Oh. All right, and then... I don't think this has a time limit. I don't know... Yeah, I don't see a time limit now. I think we're okay now. So what I kind of want to go and do is explore their location. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's get on board. And then start at one end. Exit. Oh, okay. There's a body there, but there's something. Oh, it's another robot. Do I only have 3 people here? Or are they just... Oh! You were still mining. Okay. Well, I guess there's only going to be 3 of us here. Pew, pew, pew! Pew, pew, faster! Pew, pew, faster! Faster! Oh my god, coming right for us. We don't have any body armor. Will's got a shotgun. Maybe he should run up fast, closer. Unloading that. And then... Are you still working? I guess. Alright. Oh, is there explosion if it's an open space in an auction? Yeah, but there could be an accident inside. Signy is desperately tired. She's probably going to pass out on the floor here. 2. Oh, we can replenish our oxygen here? Oh, that's interesting. I mean, we're not critically low on O2, but that's... Wow. This is better than XCOM, man. Come on. Oh, and you have a... This is probably the thing we need to go and rescue for the ship. Or for the quest. Shotgun. I wonder if the explosion is just cosmetic. Leading beast. Okay, undraft all. Because we definitely need to give people some time off here. And then... transfer everything. Including some corpses, sure. Okay. Oop. I think that would have hit us, though. We might have wanted to build a more square ship and have overlapping coverage. The shuttle is automatically undrafted, apparently, when you do the undraft all. Yeah, I don't think it's drafted currently. Yeah, there you go. It's moving on its own. Yeah. We claim the cargo container. Yeah, I don't know. We have a recycler. Yes. Yes, we do. It's, Oh, it's this big one. Yeah. We have it set to recycle everything infinitely. You can claim it by going with a drafted crew member near it and click operate. Oh, okay. Not this guy. this guy. So, Worstington, if I go and draft you... But do I need a free little parking spot? You can utilize this cargo shuttle in 2 ways. If you have a free cargo port, which I currently technically don't, select a cargo shuttle and a dock to a free cargo port. If you do not have one, select a cargo shuttle and click Abandon at the lower left. The shuttle will detach. You can now select it and click Transfer Resources. Okay. Remove the cargo shuttle from this cargo port and make it abandoned. So then we could just loot the contents. Because I've got one of these little docking ports, but this one is occupado. So I think I'm just going to go and do the abandoned thing. Cargo shuttles docked at derelicts will sometimes have a trap. Ooh. Transfer. Select all. Medical supplies. That sounds relevant. We've taken a fair amount of damage. Oh, and then Worstington, you can be undrafted. There you go. Okay. Maybe it is worth buying 4 tech blocks, or however many we need. We might have scavenged some here with the recycler. We're still at 0 currently. I think that's the tech block there. To build the ore processor. Although we don't really have the space for it. Although, oh, I can move this. Hang on. And I think we would have enough room. Oh, and we have 1 tech block. Only have to buy 3. I'll let more of this process. I think we could build more of those. I just don't really have the wall space or the parts right now. Like, it would cost me more if I tech blocks, which, again, I might want to go for the ore processor instead. I don't think you can move a ship once it's in the system. I think you choose where it arrives. But I'm not sure I could move it now, because I was like, if I moved it over here, it would certainly make our scavenging job a lot easier. It would make the mining suckier, but we're probably pretty much done there. Build another cargo port and use the new shuttle to transfer scrap. Oh, that's interesting. We'll probably get another one, right? Sure, it's fine. Did I not? Did I dismantle and not move it? Or is it... Oh, no, it's pending. They're all just on a coffee break. Okay. Hey, Jisrath. We'll definitely be playing more Dwarf Fortress in the future. There's no doubt about it. That's absolutely 100% going to happen at some point. I don't know when. But yeah, we can't not play it. Auto here. Auto system readiness. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. That was just obliterated us. Yeah, we don't have enough overlapping gun coverage. There you go. Get that done. Thank you. And then that's back on the grid. Excellent. Okay. We got the inventory back over here. What is... Oh, okay. Yeah, 1 tech block. Okay, I'm going to try to buy the other 3. So, I do have the... Oh, no, not quite enough. I could sell you energy cells. Oh, there's a markup. So you're paying a premium for that? Biomatter. I made this from my own poop. Oh! Okay, no, that's gonna show what I have left. Wait, hold on. Is that true? Yeah, okay, 15. Okay, so yeah, I can just go and buy 3 tech blocks right now. And that's fine. Although I'm tempted with the mark. Yeah, I'll just accept this. Maybe we can just sell a few more if there's a quest. Okay. So I think someone's going to use our shuttle to do that. Now, the shuttle's a little overworked, potentially. Oh, no, someone may have dropped it off for us. Okay, we've got the 4. Okay. So now we're going to go... ore processor. So we can mine the rest. Good to hear. Easily moved top 10 games. Oh, Dwarf Fortress? Yeah. My only thing, like, with Dwarf Fortress, we played a lot, and there was a certain amount of sameness. Like, at some point, you sort of run into that. In a way that RimWorld kind of avoids, but obviously the Magic update is going to dramatically change everything. 6-year-old asked me, excited if I'm watching Sheldon Cooper roommate streaming. Oh my god! People say that sometimes, that I look like Leonard, and I don't know why. I mean, it's fine. I'm a little confused, but it's fine. Research complete. Oh, for the item fabricator. Okay. And then Botany 02. Now, it wouldn't surprise me if the item fabricator is something we can't build currently. Oh, it is. We only need, wait, 1 tech. Oh, we've got 2 more. Okay, so we recycled some more in here. So I may not have had to worry as much, but that's okay. Item fabricator, go. All right, we have the ore processor. Okay, it looks like it happens automatically. It's presumably just part of the mining operation. So now I can get... Oh, that's the toggle all there. Okay. I wonder if now that I've got it, when I come into the system, if it might auto-select all those things without me having to do it manually. Doesn't help that you're a small box in the corner. That's true. But yeah, it's happened a lot. I can see that there's one episode where he came back from the Arctic and had a beard. There's resemblance. Oh, okay. That might do it. I've only seen a handful of episodes of Big Bang Theory. Bard is very chatty. Condition gone. Resting medical bed. Okay. Oh, okay. The resting medical bed condition is gone. Oh, are we low on food? Incomplete meals. We don't have enough veg. Okay, I might buy some then. Oh, is this discounted here? Nice. In this tooltip, will it show me how much I've got? No. That would be handy. Nuts and seed. I don't know. Let's get a fruit, so we'll have equal amounts. Oh, then I don't have enough money. Okay, never mind. We'll just get a little bit of this. Low space, atmospheric, low electro soundtrack. Yeah. Hopefully people like my soundtrack. We have to listen to a little bit of it at the start of the stream. Okay, trade is done. Derelicts, I think, are both done. Mining is nearly done. Oh, there's some random items in space. Collect? Is there a way to just say collect everything that's just lying around randomly in space? Okay, I think it's done. Oh. Basic ore. Is there basic ore? No, I'm not sure that it's selectable. Okay, I think we're leaving. Oh, no, there it is. Strange, but all right. Buying this game, look at the plant left. Yeah, so there's first of all, there's a bunch of decorative plants, which we might even be able to do right now. Decorations, yeah. So, like, look at this. We can go. Okay, comfort 050. I think that's leisure time. So what we want is in our mess hall. Let's give ourselves a little plant wall. go. That'll look nice. Yes. Decorative objects. Just a couple of different locker types. Decorative screen. Or we'll have some YouTube videos up there. Hey, folks. Quill 1618 here. There's a place you can read the lore, too. Data logs, I think. The Apocalypse! I noticed I didn't read this. I found it when I was loading it up and learning the UI this morning, but I didn't read it because I wanted to save it for the stream. Sure, thank you very much for the sub. The end didn't happen with a bang or a fanfare or even a nuclear fireball. It just crept up on us. It began in the 21st century. Humanity made great strides in that century, but so much damage had already been done, and so much of it was invisible too. Fiction. When the insect population collapsed, food crops and biodiversity both suffered. Without those, ecosystems all over the globe suffered. By the time we curtailed our CO2 emissions, there were too few trees to sequester the excess. Someone did not do well at Fate of the World. The result was hotter summers and deeper freezing winters. Species went extinct by the thousands every day, and as we squabbled over the cause and solutions, we pulled ourselves apart. Old allies became bitter rivals, maybe heated rivals. Nations came apart at the seams. The great edifices that supported the internet, global trade, and just-in-time delivery, and all the other things that humanity depended upon to live, they all fell apart. Starvation, disease, and war made the 22nd century even bloodier than 20th. Humanity was always good at adapting, though. When the sun baked the land, we invented the thermal regulator. When the crops failed, we invented grow pods. We got better at recycling and finding new energy sources, but we were always one step behind where we needed to be. Folks used to joke about the big tech firms and their slogans. Yesterday's solution, tomorrow. It's not that we destroyed the world, but we certainly made it impossible to sustain human civilization as it was. Too many places lapsed into feudal tyranny, or mismanaged themselves into a famine, or just plain became unlivable as the climate shifted. Through it all, we never gave up on space exploration. There were complaints, of course, that it was a waste of increasingly valuable resources, that all the money and effort could go towards actually solving the problem. Now it seems maybe space was the only solid investment we ever made. Ooh. Right, ore processing, dun. Item in space. I wonder if it's the asteroids that are leaving extra little bits of debris behind on a collision. All right, I think we're gonna go.
Hey, Quill, pay attention. There's a new subscriber.
Jasrath, thanks for the sub. Okay, preparing jump. Indeed, the asteroids. Okay. There you go. All systems good. Yump. All right, so this is where we have to drop off our quest, I think is what this is even showing. Mission objective. This is actually... I mean, this is where our main quest is. Oh, deliver the cargo in Asteroid Field 2. Oh, which is over there. Okay. Well, that's fine. It's on the way. Let's hop in here. Does base have Z levels? No, I don't think so. Okay, so this might be a point of, like, landing here. Oh, I don't think I... Interesting. Why can't I land there? Oh, because there's an asteroid. But if we do this, we might be a little bit more centered. Deploy. Mission instructions. Go to the leisure station with a drafted crew member on a shuttle. Find and talk to the former Pathfinder. Okay. Well, I'm the captain. Look at me. Look at me. I want to attack. Okay, get in. And then while that's happening... yeah, it did set them all to be selected. Nice. And then this asteroid's got nothing. Okay. We can mine those two. All right, Quill. Badass with your shotgun. Okay. Shuttle. Dock there. It's an interesting place to dock. Doesn't seem as useful. Whee! The art is great too. Like this pixel art, this is so wonderfully done. Lots of little greebling, which is very important for sci-fi. Woo-doo-doo-doo. Ooh. Emily, a black hat? Why do you have a... Saul's got a little speed. Okay. This is going to be exciting. Yeah, crew member in a pod that I think we can purchase. Click to exit craft. Okay. Don't shoot anyone, Quill. We're just here to talk. Be very careful with the right clicks. Yeah, talk to, not attack. You find the former Pathfinder wandering around the station in drunken haze. Hi, do I know you? I am Quill. Been looking for you. Sheridan sent me. Oh, yeah, Sheridan. So you found me. Now what? I wish to become a Pathfinder. Sheridan... Oh, yeah, right. That beacon thing. Well, it's your funeral. That's when I ran into the shuttle and got out of there. The damn rogue bots were tearing holes in the hull. Last I saw, anyway. If you're still going through with the whole Pathfinder thing, I got the coordinates to the ship right here. Pathfinder beacon should still be there if the bots ain't scrapped it yet. You like my drunk voice? Shotgun diplomacy. I like it. It's got a little screenshot of it, too. That's cool. All right, thanks. Take care of yourself. Excellent. New system has been discovered. The Ultra Gospel Border. Mission completed. Right, okay, we got that. Okay. Can I talk to someone else? Can I? Jason's and that's where. Why do you have a star? Why do you have a black hat? Is that just a faction? Civilians. Oh, investigate. Can I steal? Am I get in trouble? Star's the captain. Okay. Nothing found. Hang on. Safety safe. Oh! Contraband. Oh. But is it red because it's theft? And it happens to also be contraband? Or maybe it's contraband because I am stealing it. It's all drugs. I'm not going to steal. I can't tell what square this is in. Oh, there. Something in that bush. Leave me alone! I'm bushed. The leisure station makes sense to have drugs. That's true. Station has a black market similar to trading. Oh. Oh, maybe these are black market traders. Oh, okay. So these are not red. Oh, oh, oh. Result, declare war! Oh, no. Okay. Game 10 out of 10 for the warning screen, though. Let me tell you that. Oh, ho! Shit. That is serious. That escalated quickly, yeah. I guess I could just undraft Quill in the shuttle. Oh, you've committed petty theft. This means war. Yeah, they are serious about their crime. So am I. I just undraft you. I wonder if it implicitly undrafts Quill as well. What I'm feeling. What is the episode where Wesley steps on the grass? Yeah. This is season 1, right? It's been a while. I can't remember the name of the episodes. I used to be able to identify an episode of TNG from the first 5 seconds every time. Like, every single episode. But it has been a long time since I've seen any next gen. Why are these guys red? Does that mean they're out? Maybe that's because they're out of the ship. That makes sense. Almost as serious kicking a chicken in Skyrim. Hey, I'm on board with that one. Don't kick the chickens. Rude. Okay, so that's all the cargo being delivered. All right, so we want to wait for this mine to finish. Trek staple, deeply rational alien justice system. Yes, that and what's the trope? Like Planet of Hats or whatever. It's like effectively that like in Star Trek and other shows like it, but Star Trek definitely all the time. You visit the planet, and the planet, everyone on the planet was like, this is the planet where they do X. And everyone's the same, right? Compared to Earth, where it's like, okay, we have 11 billion different countries. They all speak different languages. They all have different customs. But if you visit alien worlds, every single one of them is homogenous. Started my 10th Babylon 5 watch. I have not watched Babylon 5. I did watch a big chunk of season 1 because we discussed it several years ago, and I was like, I'm gonna watch it. And then I just got busy and distracted. Not that I didn't like it. Not that I didn't like it. It's frustrating. I just want to finish stuff from time to time. Same vibe, every planet sci-fi being one identical biome all over. Yes. It popped out in Antarctica and one of them goes, it's an entire planet made of ice. Alright, broken. What that? Okay. Items in space. I see, okay. 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 Understand. There's an asteroid hazard, which is why they're going to keep spawning, but we're still not done mining, so we'll wait for the mining to be done, and then we'll probably just take off. Okay, we have an air leak in a fairly large portion of our ship. I'm assuming someone's going to go fix that right quick. Carrying out repairs, yes. Hopefully, the air hasn't all been sucked out yet. I don't think it gets sucked out too fast with a micro breach. It's definitely on the lower side. It was like 200 and change when we started things. Quick Quill. Oh no! He walked all the way over and like, you know what? I need a suit. Yeah, but you could have figured it out sooner. Dang it. Yeah, we need to put some more airlocks in. Actually, what I think we should do is this tools facility. If I just moved it here, we'd be well set up to build a wall right here. We can force and put on suits. I think so too. Which I could have done preemptively. There we go. There we go. All right. Cannot create more tools. It'll be fine. We're just moving the thing. It's okay, game. It's okay. Oh, it's too close there. Hold on. I can probably put it there, though. If I cancel you. Yeah, there we are. Should probably have another one here as a bit of a choke point. The door's fire breaks too. What you can do, the doors have vents. There's even a vent mode. The tutorial covers this actually quite nicely. You can turn those off because one of the things, fire will obviously consume the oxygen in that room. So you can have the fire sort of starve itself out if you compartmentalize, although this is a pretty big compartment. Okay, research, mining, okay. It's coming along. I like the little log too. A 15.8 micro breach. I really like that. And yeah, if I take this oxygen generator and move it over a little bit, still want to do my little botanicals, but actually, maybe we should do that now. I don't know how to like judge how much weight I have to play with. But let's try to rebuild our hull over here. And we've got the moisture collector. Let's see about making a little hydroponics bay. Oh, right, it's getting rid of this wall, which, okay, I get it. Fair. It's not what I meant. There's botany 2 as well. Good timing for that. Kind of curious about this autopsy table, so I'm going to do that. Yeah, the stream should be wrapping up here, but Let's see. Grow bed with lights. Oh, it is missing an infra block. I could do the smaller ones. I mean, I could do a small one just to test. Let's do one of these right next to the moisture thing. I'll probably want to close this in because I suspect, especially if we want to increase CO2 for any reason, I'm going to want this enclosed. Maybe it even does better with like a higher than normal temperature because you can set a temperature target on our little heaters over here. So those are things we can explore. We might want specific lamps, although the lights might be built into the plant bed. Oh yeah, grow bed with light. Okay. Ooh, pew, 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 pew. All the mining is done. There's a little bit more debris, but it's up working there. We're going to jump in a second here. We're pretty much done in the system. Okay, so grow. Okay, I've got 2 beds. Needs fertilizer, water. Harvest that. Okay, we'll grow some fruit. I'm assuming, yeah, it's continuous by default. Okay, it needs botany that. Oh, okay, fruits need botany of 4. Root veg need a botany of 1. I mean, potatoes. How hard could it be to grow potatoes? I mean, Matt Damon can do it, right? So it can't possibly be that hard. Do we have someone with botany of 4? No, Signy, who's a great potential, only has a botany of 3 right now. So we're going to train her up on root veggies. Okay. There we go. Oh, insufficient resources, or are they? Okay. Let's... I was going to say let's jump. I kind of got to wrap it up. But if you put a door across the central corridor, you could turn into a hospital ward with another bed. Right. No, across the central corridor. Yeah, where? Like, we could do this, and then does that fit nicely? No, I'd probably want to put it like here and then wrap it around, because if I do this, I can't quite get a wall unless I change this corner. I could go and put 2 beds right here. I could also just add a little bit more hull here, actually. Let's take a look. Like if I just go and do this, and then maybe move this door. That might be the easiest way to do it. You can see the weight limit when you're hovering over the fuel cost when launching. Well, I mean, I can see the weight limit here. My only thing is, like, I don't know how that converts to, like, me being building these extra tiles. Yeah, it's harder to do some mirroring. Well, you could, I mean, you could mirror the pixels. Ish. Yeah. We want to prepare a jump. No one's got to go out anyway. I think Quill just loaded some fertilizer in there. So maybe you only need the botany skill to plant it / harvest it. Game does seem quite good. And yeah, I don't remember what I was what I thought 6 years ago when I first tried it in early access. I think I found it a little cumbersome and a little lightweight on content at the time, but that makes sense. And then 6 years of early access seems to have gone quite well. Overloaded. Oh. Oh. I wonder how bad that is. Okay, and then we're ready to jump. And I guess I can, because that just sends me to the hyperspace. Oh! I hope they sober up eventually. For now, you have the coordinates, so all you need to do is seek out the HSS Wicked Bird and recover that beacon. Pathfinder, I'm Colonel Estera Marinescu, the fleet's head of security. From the sound of it, there are rogue bots aboard the Wicked Bird, so I would advise you to arm yourself and be prepared to encounter hostiles. Yeah, I need some body armor is what I need. Oh, and Pathfinder, you're welcome to salvage the Wicked Bird. Keep everything you find. Keep an eye out for surviving crew and hypersleep. Okay. Okay. I'll keep going with prestige. Since 115 bucks doesn't seem like that much. And yeah, deliver the cargo is over in here. And the Pathfinder beacon, is in the opposite direction. I think I'm going to complete the cargo first, because then it'll free up that little cargo thing, which might be handy for us. So I think that's going to be the plan. But, I don't think I can save in hyperspace. So I'm going to complete the jump here. I like that you can see the other ships jumping. And then I'm going to move here to be as close as possible to the two derelicts. Save us some transportation time. And now what we're going to do is we're going to pause. I do kind of want to keep playing. And I know Kiss for Luck is streaming. I really want to keep playing for a little longer. I feel bad, but I think I'm going to keep going. I'm really liking this. That's the sign. That's the sign right there for anyone coming in asking what I think about the game. Interesting. Oh, this guy's going out to do some outer ship building right now. Okay. Well, I don't know which one of these is most dangerous. And there's some random items. Oh, some random water sitting out there. Well, we're going to want to collect that. We may as well do that for the moment. Speed things up. Let that little thing happen. And then let's go build that wall there. Duplicate that. Dismantle this because I'm going to move this door. Oh, hang on. Dismantle that one. Then move this door to there. And then duplicate this wall that way. And then... oh, there's light. All right, get ourselves a little hospital ward. Signy doing research. Wonder how long it takes you to level up the botany. Okay, it would take several days of continuous work because of the daily limit. So it is not a small job. We're going to be on carrots and potatoes for a little while. A little bit of RimWorld, a little bit of Theme Hospital, slight OG XCOM vibes in combat. Yeah, except not turn-based, except for all the pausing I do. Okay, we're going to need sleep soon. Seems good. And if we can finish the hospital ward, although I don't know if we have the materials for it. Good thing we can do potatoes in many ways you can shrimp. They are a very versatile food. There's no denying that. But now you're making me hungry. What are we doing for dinner tonight? I don't think we have any plans, right, Essentia? Although we did open, I think, a can of pineapple the other night. And we've got ham. Is this a nice to make pizza? Should I just make some Hawaiian pizza tonight? Could be good. Hey, Quill, what's this yellow bar? What's your... oh, your energy's low. Did you not go and sleep? Why are you so tired? Did you not sleep? Interrupted sleep, no privacy. Sleep deprived, no entertainment. Oh. Entertainment? Because, I mean, there's decoration. Oh, personal entertainment. Wait. We can set people up with computer games? Although there's missing some materials. Okay. Sorry. I would love to go and get you guys set up with computer games. But what we're going to have to do is grab everyone, I think including Quill. Get on board the shuttle. We'll need you for the initial fight. You'll probably pass out while you're out there, but deal with it. I'm going to go for the smaller ship first. Okay, don't go top speed. Who knows? There might not be anything bad on this one. Hasn't happened yet. This one, all right. Undraft all. Good. Go and take care of yourselves. But then, yes, these transfer, select all, go, salvage. No energy scraps. I mean, I can click it. I don't think it makes a difference. Okay, it's not going to be relevant here. But can I claim one of these and then rebuild? No, I don't think so. I think if we want to build, we have to do it from scratch. There's a little plus button here if you want to build a new ship. Is that a human foot? Yep. Contraband to military alliance. Human meat. Acquired / produced by autopsy table. I could just not pick it up. Huh. Looking over at chat, see smutty romance novels, and is that a foot in the same second? Some derelicts are stable enough to be claimed, but not all. Ah, okay. I know one of the things in the game, you can make a big mega ship, or you can make a fleet of smaller ships that are each specialized. Research complete on the autopsy table. Okay. Composter. Seems kind of relevant. Advanced nutrition. Oh, we would have to use up a bunch of root vegetables and fruit to do this. Okay, the increased growth rate is nice. You know what? Let's unlock more entertainment and a learning computer. And then we'll wait through a sleep cycle. And then we'll go and clear the other ship. It sounds like free protein. I mean, yeah. I expect that's exactly the situation. No break time into sleep time. Into poop time. No windows. So I wonder how often people needed to access a window. Like, here's what I'm wondering about. This plant here, I'm going to move it to there. And then I'm going to put a window right here. So at least they'll see a window there from time to time. Build 10 forward. Yeah, I did talk about it in stream after the jump, but then I was like, I kind of want to play some more. So military alliance ship. Okay, they're accepting. Good thing I don't have any foot contraband for them to judge. So what I'm going to do is build wall window. Oh, double wide. So that looks like it's gonna be legal. So we'll do it. Oh, look, you're doing it from outside the ship. Oh, how cool. Yeah, there we go. So this room has a window. So, Worstenton, how do you feel about that? Ah, that did clear that penalty. Okay, everyone's energy levels are pretty good. So what we're going to do is... Right. I guess we're still doing this. It's a little harder to draft. I may as well let them finish this, I suppose. We only have I think I've got 4 beds. We just can't see one. Mission available. I think there's a bed here. Yeah, there's one there. It's just a little hard to see because the plants are blocking things. So you have a mission for me. Retrieve item of interest. Kill all monsters. That is where I am. Energy rod, hyperfuel, hull block, tech block. Actually, we're going to do it for this. Oh, okay. I only have a day, so we do actually have to get everyone on board here. This ship. You know, dock there because I don't think it'll undraft it. Yeah, because I think that's what the green bar is here. Rhyme Pendragon. Craft and enter craft. So that just leaves Worsington, who's out over here. What are you doing? Constructing. Oh, return home. There's a button. Okay. We're on a clock here, buddy. I wonder if I've looted any extra guns. I should probably double check on that. Okay, so this is still drafted. So let's go from here. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Kill everything on this ship. It's a biggin. We're gonna have our first death. Alright, it's full of bugs. Not convinced that.
It's whiskey and
Jesus Christ. Freaky right now.
Glad I was able to catch a stream. It's been a while.
Who's that? Whoa! Gamergasm, thank you very much. Thank you so much. I'm happy. Lots of people seem to be around for this. I think this is going to be a very exciting game, and I'm really looking forward to playing a bunch of this. I'm expecting to do horrible mistakes and get lots of people killed. But hopefully not me. Some of you may die. But that's the price I'm willing to pay. Nice. Pew. Pew pew. I wonder if it's actually doing like physics-based combat or if like the miss and everything is all just calculated. That's a lot of bugs! Ah! Is this going to be a stand-up fight or just another bug hunt? Well, we know the answer. Both! Actually. Ooh, data log. Well, ooh, do you have an open wound? You do. Getting worse. Okay, hold on. Bandages, open wounds. Nano wound dressing. Use item on yourself. Did you do it? Yes. Open wound bandaged. Okay. Woo! This, because I think this critter's coming for us, maybe? Pew, 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 pew. Good. Haven't finished the quest yet, so there must be more stuff. What? Okay, new salvage. Undraft all, but Rhyme is still feeling okay. I'm gonna draft you for some some direct control. Are you red because it's a problem? Maybe I should still have everyone over here. What if you're hostile? Hang on. I'm trying to do the RimWorld thing where I box select from there. Oh, you're not talking to Allison Adule. Who's that? Enemy or mate? You're no backstabber. Good. My rotten crew of traitors must have ditched me in hypersleep. I don't want to stay here. Can I join your journey? Yes. Charming farmer. They're botanist. Someone with mining potential. Accident, walking speed. They're zesty and perceptive? Increases accuracy and working speed. I haven't even really looked at these stats. How energetic. High value increases energy and health. That sounds good. You're not very brave or intelligent, but sure. Welcome aboard. Oh, yeah, botany starting at 5. You got another bed going on. Okay, you do have a spacesuit. That's good. Okay, you're no longer drafted. Are you... Or did I just draft you? You've crossed swords. No, I think you're undrafted. Okay, it just takes a second to clear the draft. If it's paused, that doesn't update. Okay. You are free to go wherever. We only fit 4 people in a shuttle at a time. Don't I have to acquire an item of interest? Maybe it's just something we transfer. It might have been the medical supplies? Or it's happening automatically? He's a botanist rival. Nah, it's just someone else to nerd out about. To nerd out with. I'm gonna leave the foot. Oh. Oh. Maybe they're coming over now that it's been cleared? Maybe I don't actually have to be the person to retrieve it. Maybe they'll retrieve it on their own. The foot it just makes me think of Division, the original sin too. You got an elf in the party, you're like, hold on, I must eat all these body parts, please. Oh! Oh, look, Tranquility. Entry 1. Log 1, where the wind takes us. Personal log, first entry. Captain Michael Raymond of the good ship Tranquility speaking. Not the Serenity. Wonder if I should feel guilty about how glad I was to see the back of Earth. Ain't probably never gonna see it again, and good riddance. Whole place was troubling, and that's putting it mildly. Sure ain't gonna miss ranch and cattle, only to have them all stolen and slaughtered by starving refugees. Idiots didn't leave no breeding stock, meaning no more cows, meaning no more food. Safe bet they turned to eating each other in the end. Still, Tranquility ain't exactly a step up from the ranch. I'm gonna miss big open skies, and you can't take the sky from me, and the wind on my face, and that's for sure. And I'm really gonna miss my dog. But hell, I'm alive, and I got food and good crew, and ain't my concern if Katie wants to sleep next to the power core, or if Glass keeps reading the same Bible over and over again like he's trying to memorize it. And Sam, I ain't never looked at a woman the way Sam looks at his rifle. He even named the damn thing. Uh-huh. Which is just weird, but I'm glad it's on my side. I guess we'll just go where the wind takes us, so to speak, and do our best to scratch out a living. We ain't the first folks to try and make something of a new frontier. Won't be the last either. Won't be easy, but we can do it. I don't know, that's got Firefly vibes written all over it. Yeah, Vera is exactly what I was thinking when he named the damn thing. Well, my days of not taking you seriously certainly coming to a middle. Oh, they're coming in here, and they did grab something. Okay, thank you for bringing the items to us. I mean, you brought it to yourself, but yeah, give me that stuff. Okay. And then we'll also, so that's the transfer done. Oh, someone grabbed the foot. Did they grab the foot? Is that what they were here for? Let's not ask any questions. Skill level too low. For this level of doctoring? Oh. Oh no! Quill doesn't like Worstington. Recovery boosted. See, I'm thinking you can't be treated, but it's probably still helping that you're in the bed. Something's afoot. I agree. It is. Just some outstanding haul jobs, I think. Oh, no, it's just 'cause I have this mode open. Oh. Oh, that's great. What are crew statuses? Well, open one bandage. Crawler bite. Health, I think, is okay. Did something I love. Yeah, I think we need to put a lot more windows in here, as it turns out. Or we've got to convince them that Linux is better. You know, whichever. And we're missing a bed, although Quill's sleeping over here right now. So that's at least something. And I guess we could re-look at some of these jobs. Wow. You really could be on mining duties, although we only have the one mining pod, so it makes sense that Rhyme is still focused on that. Okay. Assign room space like hospitals, etc. for bonuses? Yeah, let's rename Allison, yes. Assuming we can, we can. So let's take another name in game. It's Nightkirk. Oops. It's Caps Lock. There we are. All right. Left. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking of setting up some individual bedrooms. We could put them over here, or I don't know, maybe we just extend right here. Put a bunch of bedrooms. It'll be near the dining hall. We could put a little rec hall in here as well. I think I kind of like that. Hull blocks 13. Maybe? You're just going to be stuck there forever? I'm assuming at some point... Oh, okay, you just got up. Let's say at some point you'll passively heal enough. It's just going to be slow. Also missing some food stuff for your kitchen. Oh, yeah, we are again. Probably shouldn't stay here too long. Okay, let me get a second one of these grow beds. And we'll put some higher end food in that. But I think we can probably go... Oh, no, there's still some salvage waiting to be transferred. Click the grain. Right, I mean, insufficient, incomplete meals. Did I take the foot? Is this like the mix of resources? Toxins, monster meat. Oh. Oh, right now we don't eat the human meat. So a prepared meal is going to have 100 food value, which is less than these? So, how do I tell at a glance what's missing? Okay, we're missing the root vegetables, which we are growing. Food value too low. Compensate missing ingredients is on. Okay. Compensate for missing ingredient when preparing meals by taking some of the other ingredients that's available. Yeah, its current inventory is these. We have human meat? I don't think we've got any. There's a min food value you need to hit. No, no, it is, but missile sliders get a good balance of all the items. We don't have the resources to build that. Yeah, we should probably get out of here pretty quickly, I think, even if we're not completely done the salvage. You're going to be brought on board just to find out we don't have any food. All right, well, everyone's back. I mean, I know it's a sleep cycle, but yeah, we're going to prep a jump here. Yeah, we might not have enough engines for the extended plan either. We might need to go to 4, which is going to take a lot of resources. Oh, you're jump ready. Was there a message to show that it's jump ready? So, we want to go over here. Oh. Coming subspace message decoding now. We have a mission for you that's in your interest. Scout star cluster completely. Okay. Energy block, hull block. Energy cell, energy rod, or just money to buy what we don't have. I don't know. I'll go with this, the hull block. So I wonder what's involved in scouting it. Is just spotting every single thing? That is in Hyperlane. Can I even undock over here? I'm not sure that I'd want to, so I think I want to go straight over here. Mission for you. Build a farming station. Experience required. More experience in the game due to its more complex nature. Rendezvous with ship. Pick up, I guess, 2 cargo pods? I think I'm going to have to say no to this one, but damn. And a ship is in tow? We are going to the Ultra Gospel border, but I'm a little unsure about... I mean, I do want to accept, but... Huh. Only 15 turns, conflicts with scout mission. Yeah, I think I'm going to say no. I'm going to enter this spot. And yeah, does someone know, do I actually have to visit every one of these, or is it just literally, like, reveal them on the map? Mine you. You have food? No, but you do have discounted infra blocks, which we do need to set up our own food harvest. Nothing here's got a markup. You know what? I'm going to sell the explosive grenade launcher. I don't trust myself. Maybe it's ridiculous and I'm just screwing myself, but that's the way it's going to be. I think I just needed the 3. So I can buy space food, but let's buy more root vegetables, especially if it's discounted. I'm short $1. I don't think I need this much energy and stuff. There we go. And $27. Dump some of the soft blocks. Oh, yeah, we do have a bunch. No real plans on using it. Okay, I'll get one more infra block too. I guess I can get the scrap and then convert it, but I don't know if that's... I don't know. Okay. But I think I just needed 3, yeah. So this will give us a spare in case we need a maintenance? I don't know. Right, and then yeah, mine that. Wait for the trade to complete, and then we leave. Available for hire. Yeah, we don't have any more capacity for that. Fire! What? It's burst into flames. Microbleed. What happened? Oh, asteroids, maybe. Now, we might want to go and put on some suits. How hot are we getting in here so far? 38 is still tolerable. Okay, the fire is out. Now we've got the breaches. There you go. Suit up, do that. So I'm guessing something exploded? With the item fabricator? Which actually, oh, speaking of, we don't have anything in here. Spacesuit auction extender. Basic scope for our weapons. Weapons 2 SMGs. We don't have plastics and steel plates. Okay, we might have built this preemptively, prematurely. It's so good, and the attachment's so solid. I can see that, but yeah, we don't have any chemicals. We have steel plates. Chemicals. Chemical refinery. Okay, well, we may have to just wait. We're still up mining. There you go. This is being built. Good. So, while we still have a shortage in root vegetables, and seeds needs 5. We could start on that. Since I don't know. I guess since it needs such a high skill, I kind of want to go and do this. Now, okay, temperature 0 to 40 requires CO2. I mean, presumably there's some. We might still want to do a CO2 producer in here. And I mean, if we are, what I'd think is we'd want to have this room and this, and presumably, like, you could set a really low percentage CO2, so it's not so toxic from just people walking through here. Although I could also move these and isolate this room a little bit more. Yeah, the pixel art is really good. Oh, it takes a long time to grow. Which, I mean, fair. Are we done? I think we're done. Yeah, some random items in space, but we're just gonna go and jump. Yes, I've used the overlays, but I haven't done it for the entertainment. I don't have the tech to build the entertainment, is the problem. Asteroid Field 2. This is one of our mission locations. Mission objective, yep. Go in between these two guys. All right. Deliver cargo. Thank you for the reward. Okay. I think we can probably leave here fairly quickly then. As soon as the reward gets delivered. Yeah, we could just turn in some bunk beds. That's not a bad idea right now. Yeah. I was trying to avoid them because they're not as comfy, but dismantle this bed and rebuild it as a bunk bed. It's a good call. At least everyone's got one now. Okay, I think that's done. Make all sectors visible. Okay. That's fairly easy. I think I am going to wrap it up here, though. We'll do one more jump, and then that'll be that. CO2 gens mostly for growth ship without a lot of crew. Oh, because the crew is generating their own CO2 regularly. Well, I guess we're just going here. What's that? Oh, that's the hyperlane. But maybe it also connects over here? I mean, there's nowhere else to go, so... Okay. Does this cost me fuel with every jump? I don't know. Supply station. Claimable ship! There we go! Exodus fleet fuel resource. Imperium Cloud. Only Exodus fleet miners and scavengers can use this resource. Ooh. Incoming rogue, but what? Picnic. Oh, I don't have enough system points to build more point defense. Well, this is a good place for us to put a cut in here. I'm wondering if I should start loading my frickin' FTL drive immediately. We'll find out next time. Folks, thank you a lot for coming out. We're going to go and give a raid to Kiss for Luck. And apologies to her for being somewhat delayed on that. What's she playing today? Palia. Rogue bots. Yeah, this is going to be scary as heck. We're going to see you on Wednesday. We're going to be playing more of this. I have no doubt about it. Thank you so much, everyone who came out. Thank you, everyone who subbed, resubbed, the gift subs, and the very, very kind donations. And all the kind words that people who are excited about my little video game there. It'll be a while. But hopefully it'll be a thing. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.